What's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review, and this is of Madagascar, movie released, DreamWorks movie released back in 2005, um, starring Ben Stiller and Chris Rock and the guy from Friends and another lady I don't remember the name of. Yeah, that's okay. But this is a very popular movie. It was split off into two more mainstream movies, as well as a spin-off movie and two shows. And it was one of DreamWorks' most popular series at the height of its popularity in the 2000s. I think it's been a good series. Basically, what it is, it's some zoo animals escaping to find the wild, and then they find the wild in Madagascar and meet lemurs, and then they learn the primal instincts of being a wild animal, and all become closer together as a result, and then they like the wildlife. That's kind of the premise of this first movie. And I think people have varying opinions on this movie. Is it really that good? Is it really just more directed towards kids? How well does the humor stack up? The animation style, that kind of thing. And I think it stacks up really well. The animation style, it's typical DreamWorks animation style, especially for the mid 2000s, and it was really good. I liked it. I thought the characters were all really good to work together good too. We don't get a whole lot of backstory to the characters in the first movie. We do get some of that in the second movie, which I will talk about in a future review. So you can stay on the lookout for that. But it's not really necessary. I mean, it's more of an establishing of the characters, and the four main characters I think are very strong. They all provide their very own unique piece to the story, and I think they all really work together, flow well together, and it's good. And it also has very strong supporting side characters. Of course, you got the chimps and the penguins. Penguins especially would become very popular, and I think they are amazing in this movie. The chimps, they're not in this movie a whole lot, but when they are, they fit their role. They're pretty good. And of course, the lemurs, King Julian and Maurice and Mort and all of them, they're really good too in their respective roles, I thought, and everything. The humans in this movie do look a little weird, and there's some hypocritical rules when it comes to what animals understand each other. A lot of the animals don't understand the Fusa because they don't talk, but they understand each other's animals, and then the humans don't understand them. But that's kind of weird, and there's some logistical things that just don't really work out. But the jokes land really well. I mean, it goes throughout the series, but there's just a lot of weird political jokes, political humor, and also just funny satire humor that you don't really notice when you watch it as a kid, or maybe when you watch it the first time. But when you watch it a few more times and take a little more in-depth look, you really notice that. And it makes it so much funnier. It's hilarious, and the characters all really do well. King Julian's a big joke guy in the movie. He does an amazing job. The penguins are really good as well, so that's really good. Like I said, the animation style is really good. I think it holds up really well to more modern animation style. There's lots of references to New York and a lot of stereotypicalness to New Yorkers or the East Coast in general, and that kind of thing, with the Knicks and what continent is this, Manhattan, that kind of thing. And it's funny as someone who's not from New York. I think it's pretty funny, and it plays into their setting and their roles and stuff. And so that's pretty cool as well. I do like them being able. They definitely set this up to be a series. They did a lot of establishing stuff in New York City before they actually left, which I thought was good. And then they also did a lot of more establishing stuff as far as saying, oh, we're trying to go back. Maybe you don't need to go back right now. Let's do a little bit of exploring along the way. That kind of thing. So that's pretty cool too. It's overall a really solid movie. It's definitely a classic for me. I really enjoy this movie. It's one of my childhood favorites. I have a lot of great memories from watching this as a kid, and a lot of great things that stick with me to this day. And it's also, watching it now as an adult, it's also just as good, and a very solid film altogether. And definitely one that I think both children and adults will enjoy. And it deserves the success that it got, because it's, again, a really good film. I'm going to probably rate this movie good 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is a good one. This is one of my, like I said, one more my favorite childhood memories and that kind of stuff. It's really good. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this movie review of Madagascar. I will review the rest of the Madagascar movies as well, and it's coming up soon. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for other much more amazing content. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.